So welcome back from the weekend. I've received a couple of messages. Mwatubie. Okay, so over the weekend, I think it was on Saturday, Chitu organized an event, and it happened at Elgon Museum, the Friends of Chitu Chindi. And interest was Mitwalo GBD. The event happened, but the biggest highlight or the biggest negative from the event is the fact that Fameica, who was supposed to be the headline of the event, kept performing. And the reason why he did not perform, you and me. Well, for starters, the event was organized by Kengi Chitu Chindi. It was not an event, yes, Museum Yeteka. It was organized by Chitu Chindi. And like any other person, you're supposed to pay some amount of money, like depending on the kind of agreement that you have. And then before an artist steps on stage, you're supposed to clear the balance before they step on stage. Unless you have a very, very huge bond. But before an artist stepping on stage, you're supposed to clear the balance. So Fameica, I think, was in town as early as possible, came to the museum. Adabuda. Balance, so I was performing. Me as an individual, as the organizer of the event, no, not even Elgon Museum, not even Isaac King, not anybody. Where me as booked as a performer, and then I stepped on stage. My time, I stepped on stage, performed, and then stepped off the stage. So time ya kusasuda muyembi. Big question. I think my guy Chitchin did not have enough money for the artist. Big question more kuza kumaliriza ngomuyembi ajivugire jena ili Kampala. And basically that is what happened. Yeah, that is what happened. Chitchin is has always wanted to do the thing. Is really so passionate about what he wants to do, but sometimes Suram. And for an artist like Fameica, when his hit songs everywhere, we will say, if you've ever gonna organize the show, you know what it means. So like I said, the event was not organized by Elgon Museum. So Elgon Museum actually there, but chidange press release over a notice apologizing to the people, to their customers, and then clearly stating the event was not organized by them. And then they've also said, Elgon Museum have also said, before anybody doing an event at Elgon Museum, there's a couple of things that are supposed to be considered so that a couple choose another. So if you look at the notice, that is what the Elgon Museum says. So right now, if you're going to book the venue, Elgon Museum is also looking at looking at you paying for the venue, but also looking at the fact that are you able to fulfill the promises. Boss, message anyway, away from that, looks like we're heading into another battle of concerts very soon. DJ Sharpkid came out recently posting a show on 4th of December. I think the other week, it's almost 10 days since he started posting. And then in the night, Frencha also came out, posted his show. So Sharpkid's show is going to be at the Avenue. Then Frencha actually are posting it. But I think he has added a date. I mean, he has put the date, but no venue. So Frencha is also doing 4th of December. Wait to see who is Nanuza Kurekanan. But of course, like I said, Sharpkid has been advertising this. I think for about almost 2 weeks now, he's been advertising. Then Frencha actually are posting it, and then we wait to see Nanuza Kurekanan. Oh, boss was hakuna kudwe. Let's wait and see. And then this week, Thursday, comedy is coming to Mbale, and for those that have always wanted comedy, but gonna comedy Mumbale. This time around, there is a comedy tour. It is called The Kings of Comedy. balikweza mumbale, and it is not just a night that's going to have 1 or 2 comedians. No, it is basically comedy that night. So this Thursday is going to be 13th of August. Kuda Avenue, the Kings of Comedy, Salvador is the headliner, and all the hosts. And then there's going to be Kaleda, there's Madrat and Chico, Maulana and Rain, Hilal Okero, and so many others. And I've seen a couple of suggestions, but saying we need our very own on stage Mohoto. Yes, I've seen so many people talking about wanting Mohoto on stage, and we're having a conversation with Salvador, and I'm gonna meet Salvador. You see, there's a comedian that is really loved in Bali. Is the born of Bali. I'm one of Masaba. I'm gonna Mohoto. Like, yeah, I've seen the name. Let me first come on ground, then we see what happens. So we wait to see if Mohoto is going to be part of that. But I can assure you, comedy at the Avenue this Thursday is going to be mad and lit. So ngabogana comedy, you just want to come out and laugh. Kogana kuza bati mundongo, you can still come out and have a great time at the Avenue. Interest is about 20,000. It's more of an all VIP. You have to get a seat and sit. So comedy koza kweza wima. Hey, our boy, our boy, you sit down. And then I think I'll talk about thefty and safety. Thefty and safety. Well, there's been a couple of people talking about with Mumbale, Chironi Gumusi, and Musi, but what I need to Gabatu Busa Mumbale. Initially, we didn't have all that in Bali. The Sawazi, I think around Eswakunya Gidabusa, Bichipichieza. Pichipichi ula kuvuga pichipichi akutaimenga akwesakasa adi manako. Chikindu nkoma chikindu, and then kunyagabusa nkoma chikindu are the main places. Yes, namakwekwe basically. Boni mission imo. Buli chitu cheza chitandikira mission, buli chitu chisoka chitandikira mission. Batu mission mwa bachina. But yeah, grabbing of bags, and then kukwamba musau around Chikuba chili just around KFC, from MTN offices at Clock Tower, coming down up to Ashok, I think, then Naboa, that busy street in the night, but musau. But as if that is not enough, mulimo kudumba gapa. Now in this era, I don't think there is anybody that should be robbed in that way. But bakudumbi the gap, and then you pick, and then someone tells you, you see now this is a lot of money. At your penny says say pide ona ida mpesa ngaba kuibida batu no uwezo okubulidi bazi pizibidi mugata matu papa bakwe bachena monjeri. In this era, you don't know the things. I even feel like not talking about this, but if they steal you in that way, I mean, I will not even talk about that. But I recently talked about border borders in the night. If you go to hangouts, Ngawaziri out. I think by now, if you hang out in the night, you need to have at least a border of your own that you can always call. Not even just one, not two. You need to have like 4. That if this one is far away, I could call this one. If this one is not working, I could call this one. Now this is what happens. As you're coming from wherever you're coming from, bar or wherever, ugana kufuna border. In most cases, people think borders so they get to move a bit, so then they get border. Now those ones are the most dangerous one. Every bar has border borders that have reflectors. You know, those are the legit ones, but you can still not trust, you can't trust all of them like 100%, but those are legit ones. As you're coming out, get a border. Oh, some of you even know bouncers. You know anybody that works in the bar, like, pen a border legit. So in case I get a problem, I know I'm going to talk to that particular person to help me out. You know, so, I'm talking Neka tumuntu weka monkoli nawe chechi bachikule nena nawe agaro kuchakara ojatude mesa ojakuleta obuzibu nawe weka monkoli chechi kuleta mbala. Okay, a couple of confirmed concerts this year by our very own, the two, Sharpkid and Frencha on the same day. And then Papa wants to do a concert. Warren Tricks is doing on Boxing Day, on the Boxing Day. He's yet to unveil the date and where I mean, has unveiled the date, is yet to unveil the date is out, but the venue is the problem. He has not yet decided on where it's going to be. Huh? Kale, as we get to wind up, I did a video recently about, I was talking about life. And when I was talking about life, it is a reality check and people are calling me, are you okay? I am okay. Starting with Fabuke, I am very okay. But Fabuke, you are warned. You are warned. Romoja not to send kwe buza abzenga na kutunda bitu. Inaweza kutunda. Ate bana ikambagambe ke chintu chimu. Fabuke oyo imao kengani keni muligisu. Kena mwira mu Luganda da Fabuke imao. Fabuke ngemile obo kansala. Nzeze ke alonda Fabuke. Bero imabo kansala senyoro nda Fabuke senye ne kula ne bako senye neji. Nagwa nine ne Fabuke kawulira dda. Juzi nga bakulonda bo chairman nala maseta angesi bakulonda bo chairman nga kuliko Fabuke na college inalonda nenga pako Fabuke kenalonda bas naza ni chipande cho Fabuke naza ni mema asset nama senza kulonda Fabuke ni naye mwene na asula kunonda se ni Fabuke na mwene kelonda da. That is one. So I don't know, Fabuke is a couple Titus vibes. Fabuke onyolo gataita asadi mema Uganda. Isima watenga. Okay. Isima watenga. Titus. Musubira passport zefe zikofuna zishina. National ID na mpako mugaso. Bye bye, the chat with Ibra.